Hey everybody, I'm just making this really quick video. I know there's probably a billion videos out there with people that are into retro gaming and people doing recent pickups of games. So I figure I'm gonna do my own videos every now and then, and just for the heck of it, just for fun, and hopefully people will watch my videos, and if not, I don't really care. But anyways, I'm gonna show my recent video games that I bought. These are both current generation and retro, so I'm gonna start with the newer ones. I picked up Uncharted Drake's Fortune for the PlayStation 3 not too long ago. I already had Uncharted 2 and I beat the game, and I thought it was a fantastic game, and so I never played the original one for the PlayStation 3, so I was able to get the greatest hits version for cheap. So I gave it a shot, and the game is not as good as Uncharted 2, but it's nevertheless is very fun. I just beat the game on medium or normal difficulty. I picked up about 50% of the treasures that are hidden in the game, so I think I'm gonna try and go for a platinum in this game, see if I can beat and collect all the treasures and beat the game on hard and crushing mode. Overall, a good game. It can get a little bit annoying because it's a little bit repetitive on the combat parts of the game. I wish there was more platforming and more puzzle solving in the game, but Uncharted 2 had the same issue, but the story was just phenomenal in Uncharted 2. I still haven't picked up Uncharted 3, so I have a huge backlog of games. So once I clear up my backlog a little bit, I'm gonna pick up Uncharted 3 eventually. So pretty good game. I also picked up Metroid Other M for the Nintendo Wii. I haven't played the game yet, but this game gets a lot of hate for the most part, which is surprising since it's a Nintendo game and it's a Metroid game. It's a well-known franchise, but apparently the game has major flaws. The story is not good enough, so I'm really excited to give this one a shot. It's still sealed, it's unopened, as you can see. I'm gonna leave it that way until I clear my backlog a little bit, but I'm really curious to see why this game has, for the most part, a bad rap among gamers. So I don't know, I guess I'll give this game a shot, and we'll move on to the next game, which is Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. I picked this one up for cheap on Amazon. Really fun game. I thought I was not going to like the game, but it's actually pretty fun. I started playing the game yesterday and I already beat arcade mode. It's not really hard to beat the game. Of course, you can adjust the AI difficulty, but I think I was playing on normal mode. Surprisingly, I found it to be somewhat easier. I'm not the best at fighting games. I used to love playing fighting games back in the Street Fighter 2 era, back in the early 90s, in the arcade and the Super Nintendo. Really good game, really fun game. Yeah, give this one a shot. I mean, you can get it for like less than 20 bucks right now, and it's exclusive to the Wii. They haven't announced any re-releases on PSN or Xbox Live, so you should definitely get this if you have a Wii. Also, it comes with, I thought it was a pretty cool instruction booklet with all the moves, and it's in color, which is becoming very rare nowadays. So it has all the character commands list, obviously, and moves are not that hard to execute. I haven't tried the online mode yet because I'm sure I'm gonna get destroyed, and I just don't want to be frustrated with the game. But yeah, I highly recommend this game if you like fighting games, and surprisingly it's not very hard to pick up and just play. So give this one a shot if you like fighting games. Now we're gonna go to the retro part. I picked up, it's in pretty bad shape, but Pilotwings 64. I had this game back in the day when it was first released. As you can see, the box is completely beat up, really bad shape, but I can't complain. I picked the game for $2 on eBay, so it's one of my favorite Nintendo 64 games, and I had it back in the day. But what I usually did was I would play a game, and if I beat the game, I would trade it in for a newer one. So Pilotwings 64 was one of the games that I bought brand new, and I traded the game back in for something else that I don't remember. So I wanted to pick it up again, and because I know it's a good game. I beat the game entirely back in the day. Very hard. It could get very hard, but it's a fun game. I'll show you what's on the inside. It's missing the white card box that holds the game in, but the game is in excellent shape. And for $2, I thought it was a pretty good deal, because on eBay the cartridge by itself goes for around $5 to $7. So the cartridge is in really good shape, like new condition, and it came with the instruction manual too. Instruction manual is in very good condition. Hardly any creases or anything like that. Yeah, I thought it was a good deal for $2. I'm gonna work on the box a little bit. I'm gonna flatten the box out. That's one of the way you can try and fix some of the older boxes. It's in pretty bad shape, but it was advertised to be in bad shape. But like I said, for $2, not a bad deal. And the next one, it's Shadowgate 64. I got this from the same seller. The box is it's in a little bit better condition. I was pretty excited to pick this one up because it's one of those semi-rare games for the Nintendo 64. The box, like I said, it's a little bit beat up. I had to pay a little bit more for this. I paid $8.50 for it, so eight and a half, and it was a pretty good deal because the box, it's in better condition, and it came with the white cardboard that holds the game in. The game, unfortunately, has some black Sharpie writing on top with the name of the game, unfortunately, but the game itself, it's in really good condition. And the game came with the manual. Not only the manual, which is in excellent shape, and I love the manual, by the way. I love the art on the manual, the background story for the characters, really cool. And it came with all the original inserts, like the warranty card, all the original inserts, and the little poster here. And Shadowgate 64 is one of those games that I had it back in the day for the N64, and again I beat the game, so I traded the game back in for a different game. And the game has many flaws. The controls were really glitchy and sucky, and the physics were horrible, but the game had an amazing level design and some pretty clever puzzles from what I remember. Not to mention a pretty good story. So if you like first-person adventure games, or like if you somewhat like the point-and-click games from like old-school point-and-click games, I'd say give this game a shot if you can find it. Like I said, it has a lot of flaws, but I had a pretty good time playing the game back in the day. So if you can hunt the game down, I paid, like I said, $8 for it, so it's not too bad since it came complete. Definitely give this one a shot. It's a pretty good game. So that's it for now. Those were my pickups. I'm gonna be updating and adding more videos depending on on the response I get, I guess. I'm just getting back to collecting games. Most of the games that I have in my collection are games that I bought back in the day. But you know, now that I'm an adult and I have some spare money to spend, I'm looking to increase my game collection, especially the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 library. I think I only have like around 30 to 40 N64 games, and I think I have like around 20 and 30 Super Nintendo games. So I'm gonna try to slowly build up my game library. So that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.